Today we will discuss the same lesson 3, the Northern Plains. In our previous class, we have discussed about the three major river basins of the Northern Plains: the Indus Basin, the Ganga Basin, and the Brahmaputra Basin. So the Northern Plains are divided into three river basins. Okay, these are the Northern Plains. This is the Indus Basin, the Ganga Basin, and this is the Brahmaputra Basin. Okay, so as we have discussed the Indus River. The Indus River flows through three countries. In this way, China enters India and enters Pakistan. The main tributaries of the river Indus are Satluj, Beas, Chenab, Jhelum, Ravi. So all these rivers flows towards west and joins the river Indus at this point. Okay, so all the tributaries originates from the northern mountains, flows through northern plains and meet Indus in Pakistan, and flows together along with river Indus and flows into Arabian Sea. And the river Ganga originates from the Gangotri glacier in this way. This is the river Ganga. Flows through many states. The main tributaries are in this way: Gomati, Ghagra, Kosi, and some of the rivers which flows from the south are Son, Chambal, Betwa. So in this way, this is the main river Ganga, and these are the tributaries, okay, which meets the river Ganga, the main river, and flows along with the river. Okay, and this is the river Brahmaputra. It flows and enters India through Arunachal Pradesh. In Tibet, the river Brahmaputra is called Sangpo, and when it enters Arunachal Pradesh, we call it as Dihang. And after Arunachal Pradesh, it enters Assam, which is known as the river Brahmaputra, and flows through Assam and reach Bangladesh and meet Ganga at this point. Okay, so in this way the river Brahmaputra flows, and in this way the river Ganga flows and meet each other at this point. Okay, and they form the world's largest delta, which is known as Sundarban Delta. Okay, why? Because all these rivers, okay, flows along with them, they carry sediments and soils and deposit at this point. Okay, so this is triangular in shape, which we call it as Sundarban Delta. Okay, also one more river which flows from Manipur, it is known as Barak in this way, and reach Bangladesh, and we call it as Meghna, also joins here with the river Brahmaputra and the river Ganga. So I hope you understood about those rivers. You can check it out. All the blue lines given here are rivers flowing through India. Okay, you can check it out which river flows through which directions. So next, first of all, let us read out the lesson. Some of the states that lie in the northern plains are Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, Assam. The national capital territory of Delhi is also located in the northern plains. Punjab receives water from the rivers Satluj, Ravi and Beas, which make the land fertile and ideal for agriculture. Being a major producer of wheat, this state is known as the wheat bowl of India. Chandigarh, Patiala, Amritsar, Jalandhar and Ludhiana. These are some of the important cities of Punjab. The Golden Temple in Amritsar is a famous pilgrimage site. So, in this lesson, we will discuss about all the states some of the states that lie in the northern plains. So, some of the states we will discuss. Those are Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, and Assam. We will discuss one by one. So, first of all, let us discuss about the state Punjab. So, the three rivers which flows through Punjab are Satluj, Ravi and Beas. Okay, so because of these rivers, the plains of Punjab are very fertile for growing crops. Okay, and the major crops grown in Punjab is wheat. Okay, so wheat is grown in large amounts, so Punjab is called wheat bowl of India. And in Punjab, some of the important cities of the state Punjab are Chandigarh, Patiala, Amritsar, Jalandhar and Ludhiana. Okay, and there is also a famous pilgrimage site. What do you mean by pilgrimage site? This is a religious place, and that is the the Golden Temple. Okay, so this religious site is, this temple is for which religion? That is the Sikh religion. Okay, so next let us read out the lesson. Haryana lies in the Satluj basin. Chandigarh is the capital city. Some cities of Haryana are part of the National Capital Region. One of the important states of the Ganga basin is Uttar Pradesh. Yamuna and Ganga are the two main rivers that flow through the state. The state is known for its sugar mills and wheat farms. Agra, Mathura, Varanasi, Lucknow are some of the important cities of Uttar Pradesh. So now we will discuss about the state Haryana. Okay. So here, as we can see, let us check out the map. So this is the map of India. So this part is Haryana, okay, and this is Punjab, okay, and here we will discuss about. So Haryana shares each boundary with National Capital Territory. It is New Delhi, okay. This is Delhi. So lies in Satluj basin, okay. Why? Because Satluj river is near to Haryana. Haryana gets water from the river Satluj, okay, which is a tributary of the river Indus. And the capital of Chandigarh, Haryana is, the capital of Haryana is Chandigarh, okay. So what do you mean by capital? Capital means what? All the important works and government activities are done in that place. So that place, this city is known as capital of a state. So next we will discuss about Uttar Pradesh, okay. Uttar Pradesh is also one of the state in the northern plains, and Uttar Pradesh lies in the Ganga basin, okay. So Ganga, the river Ganga is near to Uttar Pradesh, okay. And the rivers which flows through Uttar Pradesh are Yamuna and Ganga. These are the two rivers. From these two rivers, Uttar Pradesh gets water, okay, for agriculture, and the soils are fertile because of these rivers. So Yamuna is a tributary of the river Ganga, okay. So Yamuna joins the river Ganga and flows along with Ganga. So the rivers in Uttar Pradesh are Yamuna and Ganga, okay. And Uttar Pradesh is famous for sugar mills and wheat farm, okay, very famous. Why? Because sugarcane cultivation is done in Uttar Pradesh and wheat cultivation, okay. So sugar mills and wheat farm are very famous in Uttar Pradesh. And the important cities, some of the important cities which lie in Uttar Pradesh are Agra, Mathura, Varanasi and Lucknow. These are the important cities which lies in Uttar Pradesh. I request all of you to remember all the important cities. So next let us read out the lesson. Bihar lies in the Ganga basin. Patna, its capital, is an ancient city, and the ruins of the ancient University of Nalanda are located here. Next, West Bengal. West Bengal receives water from the Ganga and Hooghly rivers, making the land fertile. Jute and rice are the main crops of this region. Now let us discuss about the state Bihar. So the state Bihar lies in which basin? The Ganga basin, okay. And the capital of Bihar is Patna, and Patna is an ancient city. Why? What do you mean by ancient city? Means old city. So, and the famous Nalanda University. So many years back, Nalanda University was destroyed, ruins, by many invaders, means by many attackers, okay. This is Nalanda University. This was one of the famous university, and the ruins of Nalanda University we will find in this state Bihar, okay. So next let us discuss about West Bengal. So the two rivers which flows through West Bengal are Ganga and Hooghly. Okay, so West Bengal gets water from the river Ganga and Hooghly, and the river Ganga and Hooghly makes the soil fertile. Okay, the soils of West Bengal are very fertile, and the main crops, as the soils are fertile and the main crops grown are jute and rice. Okay, the soils are very suitable to grow jute and rice. So jute and rice are the main crops grown in West Bengal. So next, let us read out. The northern plains extend eastwards to the northeastern states of Assam. The Brahmaputra river flows through Assam, making the land fertile. Guwahati is one of the most important cities of Assam. Next, let us discuss about our state, Assam. So, Assam is one of the states that lie in the northern plains. The main river which flows through Assam is the river Brahmaputra, and the important city in Assam is Guwahati. Guwahati is one of the city in Assam. Okay, and Guwahati lies in the river bank, the river Brahmaputra. So I hope you understood. So in this lesson we have discussed about the northern plains. The northern plains are divided into three river basins: Indus Basin, Ganga Basin and Brahmaputra Basin. Now we will check it out which state lies in the basins, okay, in the respective basins. So the river in Indus Basin, Punjab lies in which basin? Indus Basin. Okay, and Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal. These are the states in the northern plains lies in the Ganga Basin. Okay, next Arunachal Pradesh and Assam. These are the two states which lies in the Brahmaputra Basin. So I request all of you to remember all the major basins and the states that lie in the basins. Okay. So I hope you understood about this lesson. So in our next class, we will discuss lesson 4, the Western Desert. Thank you.